Hello, reading friends. It's Mrs. Davis. Welcome to the happy place to build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, here in North Carolina, we finally got our first really significant snow in my area. It was so beautiful. It was nighttime, and I turned the porch light on, and those flakes were just falling. And that snow was so fresh. When I took my dog out, I could tell that it was a good snow for building a snow person. Dinosaur, snow dog, whatever you want. Has to be just wet enough, but not too wet, not too icy. And this snow was perfect. How about you? Any snow in your area? Have you been able to build a snow person? Well, I hope so. But if not, today we're going to read a story where we can use our imaginations. We can follow along as a little boy makes a snowman, and then magically that evening it becomes alive and they play together. This is a fun one. You're going to really enjoy it. Now, the pictures are small, but they're sequential. So as you're looking at the page, look at the top and then go to the bottom and go left to right and really focus in on the story pictures because they will give you a lot of detail. This one's called the Snowman Story Book, written by Raymond Briggs. Yeah. Now, you can also find this. I have watched a video with this story where it's all done in music. There's music and pictures, and it tells the story. So if you can locate that, that's a good addition. Now sit back, cuddle up. If you have a fun snowman pillow like me, grab it, and let's get started reading the Snowman Storybook. Now, right now, I'm in my living room, and it doesn't feel very snowy because it is very sunny. However, it's definitely still some snow outside. The Snowman Storybook. He's a cute one, isn't he? Yeah. Here we go. Remember, the little pictures tell the story. So he wakes up. There's his mom. Goes outside. Starts to build a snow person. Okay, let's see what happens. In the morning, James woke to see snow falling. He ran into the garden as fast as he could. I know I would. And he started to make a snowman. He gave him a scarf, of course you must, and a hat, and a tangerine orange nose, lumps of coal for buttons, and also for his eyes. So there's the making. The making's the start, hat, nose, and all the additional pieces. You've got to add all the things, and hey, let your mind go wild. Find something really cool to decorate your snow person. And it's nighttime. You can see the lights are on. It's dark. And there stands the snow person. Now, this is a magical snow person, so you know he's going to go to bed. But he's tossing, he's turning. James is just thinking about that snow person outside. What a wonderful snowman he was. James could not wait to go to sleep. He was thinking. James could not go to sleep because he was thinking of his snowman. Would you be? In the middle of the night, he crept down to see the snowman again, and suddenly the snowman moved. That might be a little alarming. What do you think? Unless you are up for a magical adventure. So he wakes up, runs downstairs. Snowman tips his hat. Ooh, let's find out what adventures they go on. He can walk. He's got snowman legs. I love it. Come in, said James. But you must be very quiet. That's hard for a snow person who's just been enchanted. And there he is. He's looking, turns on the light. touching things, exploring, paper towels. He's going bananas. He's exploring. He's learning. The snowman was amazed by everything he saw because, of course, it's sort of like he's just been born. Yeah. They even went into James's mother and father's room. Now, this is brave. Mother and father were asleep. They were sneaking in. It's kind of fun to sneak. Uh-oh. The snowman is definitely having an adventure getting dressed in Dad's clothes. And the snowman dressed up in their clothes. That's funny. Peeking in. Where are they going next? Think they're going to James's room? No, they ran outside. Of course, he is a snowman, and he might need to get in the cold to stay his form, right? His frozen form. Suddenly, the snowman took James by the hand, and they ran out of the house across the snow. And magically, they flew in the air because this, of course, is an enchanted snowman. And up into the air, they were flying. That would be cool and a little scary. Let's see where do you think they're flying off to? Oh, wow. You got to see this whole picture. They're flying across the night sky over buildings around the globe to many foreign places. James and the snowman flew for miles through the cold moonlight air, and then they landed gently on the snow, home and safe in the garden. Wow, what an adventure! Would you like to do that? You can't imagine it, you know. James gave the snowman a hug and said, "Good night. The adventure's over. The nighttime is closing up. Mom and Dad will be waking up. Hug, hug, goodbye." He's back to his snowman self. In the morning, he was awoken by the bright sunlight shining on his face. Uh-oh. Will he find the snowman downstairs? Or will he be melted? James is scurrying down. There he goes. Run, run, run. He must see the snowman again. James ran out of his room, down the stairs. What would you do? Would you run to see if the snowman was still there in the yard? Across the living room and past his mother and father, who were quite... Where's James going? I don't know. He's going to see a snowman, Mom said. He just skipped breakfast. Oh, no. And into the garden. And the snowman went the way of all snow people ever built. When it gets warm enough, you know, snow needs to be a certain temperature, 32 degrees or lower. And that way it can be frozen precipitation. So when moisture is falling, if the air is cold enough, we'll get snow crystals, which will lay if the ground is cold enough and build up if that system stays in place long enough. And then you can build a snowman, but pretty soon that warm weather is going to creep on back in and the snow is going to melt. So I suggest if you're able to make your snow person and you're doing all kinds of imagining, maybe you want to build a snow woman, man, snow kid, maybe a snow dog or a snow dinosaur. That would be cool. Let your imagination run wild. And maybe you could even take a picture and write a story like James. Like James's story. That would be amazing. Wow, I loved this snowman storybook. That was so fun to dream and have an adventure. So hopefully you're going to get snow soon and build a snow person or snow thing. I'm so glad that I was able to get some beautiful snow. Now, I didn't go out and build a snow person, but if I were younger like you, I would definitely do it. Okay. Get out there when it snows, shovel a pile, and build your snow person and have a snowy, fun adventure. Until our next story time together, as always, keep warm, have fun, and I'll see you real soon.